Okay, the first fractions problem, I'll show you my way after I work it probably what's your way. Um, Least common denominator, how do you get that? Um, 10 equals 2 times 5, 20 equals 2 times 2 times 5. Okay, you could factor the 20 down this way. Take out a factor of 2. 20 over 2 is 10. 10's even. 10 over 2 is 5. They're factored over primes. So from that, the LCD must be equal to the 20. 2 times 2 times 5. I'm showing you on this really simple one um, just because. Now, your old way, clear fractions. And my way, put it up here, and I think things are starting to get just complicated enough. Be nice to have a pointer to direct your eye line. The old way, just clear fractions. The new way, my way. Put everything over the LCD. In the sequel, when we're doing inequalities, I better say, and I refer to this in the lecture in my face-to-face, um, in the sequel, inequalities with variables in the denominator must be worked. I did it my way, my way. Clear fractions is slightly more elegant and efficient for this particular problem, but I really want you to learn how to do this way. I really want you to see it, okay? And I'm not going to hurt you on one of these if you just clear fractions your way, but I'm going to take every opportunity possible to show you my method, um, which is just, hey, can you add fractions? Can you find a common denominator and add? Um, so the clearing fractions method, 9x divided by 10 times 20 over 1 minus 4 over 1. Oh, just 4 times 20. 420! Hey, we are in Colorado. 4 times 20 equals 1 times 20 minus 19x over 20 times 20 over 1. Um, and that gives 9 times 20 is 180 times x. Minus 80 equals 20 minus 19x when I cancel the 20s, right? I'm just canceling that 20 with that 20. Bloop. Alright. Hey, and this is pretty easy to solve from here, but now we've got the fractions cleared. And so let's combine everything, get all the variables on the left. So I'll add 19x to both sides. And I'll add that 80 to get it onto the right. So that's 180 and 19 is 199. And 20 plus 80 is 100. And so it appears that x equals 100 divided by 199. And that's just odd enough that rather than actually checking the answer, I will, well, check it this way. What was it again? 100 over 199. Oh, come on, let me have the window. Come on. Sorry, that's not correct. Yeah, I thought I might have messed up there. Um, these guys are notorious for trying to make things come out perfect. Oh, 9 times. Look, I did my cancellation wrong here. There's a 20 there and there's a 10 there, and I was treating it, the 10 like a, or I was treating the 20 like a 200 there apparently. So 9 times 2 is 18. So that messes that number up and that messes that number up. I think the rest is pretty good. Um, so let's see, I'll put my fixes in red. So 18x, easy there. 18 and 19 is 37. Have I got my signs right? Add the 19x over 20 to both sides. Add the 19 to both sides. And 4 times 20 is 80. We added that to both. I think we're good. So 18 and 19 is 37. Again, it's just an odd looking number. 37x, and so it's 37. And that bodes checking as well. God, short-term memory. Come on, 100 over 37. Good job. Thank you. Now let me go do the other method. Maybe I should split this into 2 videos, just to keep things short and sweet for you. But I won't, because I want to keep things short and sweet for me too. I'm your teacher, but I also spent the night at the Daily Inn or whatever. Now, so I've got 19x over 10, Holiday Inn Express, that's it. I'm going to leave some space, minus 4 over 1, leave some space, equals 1 over 1, leave some space, minus 19x over 20. And I know this looks harder to you. We know that the LCD is that guy, and now you ask yourself, hey, when in doubt, I'd go ahead and I'd rate that 10 as a 2 times 5, and I'd write that 20 as a 2 times 2 times 5, and then ask yourself, hey, what's the LCD got that he hasn't got? A factor of 2. Hey, what's the LCD got that one's doesn't have? Oh, it doesn't have the whole thing. Right? 20 is the LCD. I guess I didn't write that out this way yet. So yeah, same deal here. Missing a factor of 20, so 20 over 20. And I'm not missing anything on, I got the common denominator already there. So look how this comes out. $80 over the LCD. It might be quicker to write 20. I'm going to keep writing LCD and then show you that this step can actually be skipped. 20 over the LCD minus 19x over the LCD. Now, when I'm working these, I ordinarily wouldn't write the LCD out like that. I would write it this way. The work I did in the line above was trying to get this whole thing right? Well, so I could write everything over one fraction. Now, this is going to be important. Again, I can't stress this enough. I know I can't stress this enough. When that becomes a less than or a greater than in a later section, you're going to need this method. Actually, I think it's section 3.5 and some other things in chapters 2 and 3. But 3.5 in particular comes up. Um, but now, once you got that, this or this. See, I would skip that first this step and just go right to the second step. Now, because it's an equation, I can ditch the LCD. And that should put us hmm. Well, it would if I could copy the problem correctly. Hey, I apologize for that. That needs to be a 9 right there, doesn't it? Now, I could take the time and redo this video, but I'm just going to torture you and make a note that there's a mistake that I fix. Yeah, it should be a 9x. I'll make a little note. I eventually catch it, so that needs to be an 18. And so that needs to be an 18. And that needs to be an 18. So with the same 18x minus 80, yeah, there we go. And the rest will go exactly the same. But I really wanted you guys to see this, because you will need this skill, and it might be a good idea to work all of these fraction problems like this. Oh, except for my blunder. I recommend doing it like this, though. Okay?